Welcome, welcome to another installment of our series using just making drinks, and we're going to be focusing on another drink with the peach syrup we're making, the Alley 26 peach syrup we made out of peaches we went ahead and got from the folks up in Creedmoor, Lion Farms. This one is we're calling Melocotón Margarita, which just means peach margarita, but we're going to move it, or A, it's going to be frozen. B, we're going to substitute lemon juice for lime juice because lemon and peach kind of love each other a little more than peaches and lime do. And with lime and agave spirits, we're going to split the base. Instead of just being a tequila margarita, we're going to use a little mezcal in there for just an interesting back note of flavor. Okay, so first thing first, what I did was I went ahead and cut up some peaches and then weighed them out. So I got about 8 ounces of peach and froze them. If you saw the watermelon freeze segment, you're familiar with this trick. So I'm just pulling these out of the freezer. This is just like, depending on the size of peach, these are pretty like medium-sized peaches, and this is just over a peach and a half. So just some frozen peaches right in there. And the reason to do that is so it's almost like a smoothie instead of a frozen drink where most of the volume is water. It's just ice is frozen water. This is all this peach in there just really doubles down. Now it's important also to use good, like real products. If you use peach flavored things, it smells like a kind of a caricaturous version of the flavor of peaches. It doesn't taste like peaches. So we got peaches from the same neck of the woods that we made the peaches and the peach syrup out of, which is helpful. That neck of the woods being North Carolina. Okay, then we're gonna do 1.5 ounces of the peach syrup. And this will probably be easier if I do it down here. Probably see that better even. I'm gonna put a couple of, this is Bittermens Habanero Shrub. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 6 drops there. Now, you're like, oh, if you're too scared of habanero and you're thinking it's gonna be, it's called Hellfire, so you should have, it's fair warning. But there's not so much of it in here. There's a lot of volume of product in here. So this is not gonna be so spicy. It's just gonna be like an interesting back note. Then we're gonna go ahead and do 1.5 ounces of tequila. I'm using a Reposado tequila here. This is in a frozen drink. I'm not going to break the bank with a high elevation tequila. This is a low elevation tequila. It's from El Jimador. It's 80 proof for 40% alcohol by volume, and this is Vida's. This is Vida from Del Maguey. Now Del Maguey got their name making those single village mezcals, or importing to America those single village mezcals. But this is a blend that they're basically for this purpose. They introduced this to the market so we could make delicious cocktails out of it. Okay, now lemon juice. Last but not least, we're gonna put 1/2 ounce of lemon juice in there. You know what? I'm lying to you. We're gonna do 3/4 ounce of lemon juice. There you go. Lemon doesn't have if I was making this with lime, I might be tempted to use 1/2 ounce, but because lemon isn't quite as assertive, we're gonna go ahead and commit to the 3/4 ounce. Okay, here we go. Let's make sure we got it all right. So you can hear those peaches got nice and cold, nice and hard. Crank it up a bit. And then that should do it. Get a glass. Oh yeah, that's gonna be nice. Oops. Come on. So you can see by how cold this is, by how slushy this is, that it's nice and cold. Oh, and for mezcal lovers, you're gonna love the nose of this drink. So you have two options. If it's like this, you could always add a little more fluid to get it to run better for you. But I like the balance on this just as is, so I'm gonna spoon it out a little bit. There you go. I'm gonna garnish this with a peach. And then just a couple of drops of Fee Brothers Bitters right on top. That'll give a nice color, and it's, I just put them in these bottles because I like the shape of this bottle better, but this is the actual product. And they make them in smaller bottles as well. This particular bitter has a lot of cinnamon. And cinnamon and a hint of cinnamon, a hint of spice with peach and agave, I think is an award-winning combination. So we're gonna give you a little straw for that. Enjoy.